people want to know.
Where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego.
This is Makiba Williams. She likes to read, play sports, and listen to music. She's interested in animal and forest preservation. This is Patrick Courtney. He plays basketball and football and collects comic books, especially the X-Men. He's visited Florida, New England, and the Great Lakes. This is Nikisha Johnson. She likes swimming and cheerleading. When she went to Puerto Rico, she liked the beaches, the food, and the people.
And this is Double Trouble, Carmen Sandiego's brassy, brazen brothers in burglary.
Trouble, trouble, trouble.
Their last known whereabouts? Washington, D.C. The J. Edgar Hoover Building is national headquarters of the FBI. Named after the Bureau's most famous director, it's the heart of the FBI's fight against terrorism, kidnapping, extortion, and organized crime. And every day, thousands of visitors come to see exhibits and target shooting demonstrations. But this morning, Double Trouble turned on their vacuum and hoovered up the Hoover Building. Oh, dear, how embarrassing. It's the size of a city block, and they want to throw the biggest block party ever. Gumshoes, you've got to capture Carmen and halt the J. Edgar Hoover maneuver.
And
here's ACME senior agent in charge of training new recruits, Red Lee.
How are you? Thank you. Hoover. Hi, guys. Makiba, nice to see you. Patrick, nice to see you. Nikisha, you guys looking good. Nice to like you guys. Listen, I just want to remind you, if one of you catches Carmen Sandiego today, you're going to get that trip to anywhere in North America, and that isn't bad. That's a good thing. So, to help them out, we're going to start you off with 50 ACME Crime Bucks, and you guys know how to play this thing already, right? So we won't have to worry about that. We'll just get started with our very first clue, which comes to us from the ACME Crime Net computer, right over here. A little hard to get started. Let me just give it a little... What? Oh, it looks like we have a tape feed. Hold on. It says the University of Iowa Writers Workshop. No, wait a minute. I know that place. It's in a college town that used to be Iowa's capital. Now, lots of great writers have taught there, like, well, okay, sure. Robert Frost, for example. And, okay, yeah. John Cheever, yeah. And some of the students here have become famous, too. For instance, okay, sure. John Irving, right? And, yeah. Flannery O'Connor, right? That's it, guys. Now, name the city, if you would, please. Is it Des Moines, Keokuk, or Iowa City? Remember the clues that we heard. University of Iowa Writers Workshop, and formerly the state capital. Come up with an answer as quickly as you can, please. Nikisha's ready, Patrick's ready, so is Makiba. You guys are very fast. Makiba, what do you think?
I selected Des Moines.
Des Moines. What do you think, Patrick?
Iowa City.
Iowa City. Nikisha?
Des Moines.
Des Moines. The answer we're looking for is Iowa City. Nice job, Pat. Oh, that's a... Nikisha, you're taking this serious. As you know, we give you 10 crime bucks every time you answer a question correctly, so that means Makiba, you're still at 50, Patrick has 60, and Nikisha's still in there with 50 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. For our next clue, we turn to ACME Money Talks Net. Peso for your thoughts, dude.
Make that 2,000 pesos. The twins are ripping through Mexico's second largest city. Up to 30,000 U.S. and Canadian citizens have retired here. The place is beautiful. Not too hot, because it's a mile high, and not too cold, because it's so far south. You could use me to buy glasswork and painted ceramics from the city's famous craftspeople. But first, cash in those crooks.
Okay, Gumshoes, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Guadalajara, Mexico City, or Juarez? Remember the clues that we heard. Mexico's second largest city, famous glass and ceramic crafts, and many U.S. and Canadian citizens have retired there. Patrick is ready, Makiba is ready, and Nikisha is ready too. Makiba, what do you say?
Guadalajara.
Guadalajara. What do you think, Patrick?
Mexico City.
Mexico City. Nikisha?
Guadalajara.
Look at that smile. The answer we're looking for is Guadalajara. Nice job, ladies. Oh, yeah. So that kind of ties things up right now. Makiba has 60, Patrick has 60, Nikisha 60 crime bucks. That's the way to do it, guys. Now, for our next clue, we turn to a special clue from the group that taught Wilson Phillips everything they know. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the ACMEs.
King Hassan, doctor. He's gonna chase double trouble. Out through the ancient city gates, into the Atlantic Ocean, bargaining, oh bargaining. The boys got their Moroccan shopping in, spending dirham on a shopping spree. Another market they'll never see. They're going to farm, now they go to jail. Just make sure they don't jump bail. Double trouble. You've got to catch double trouble. Double trouble.
The ACME, ladies and gentlemen, give them a hand, please. Okay, gumshoes, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Algiers, Marrakesh, or Rabat? Remember the clues that we heard. Capital of Morocco, ancient city, gates open to the Atlantic Ocean. Everybody's ready. Makiba, we'll start with you. What do you say?
Rabat.
Rabat. What do you think, Patrick?
Marrakesh.
Marrakesh.
Algiers.
Algiers. The answer we're looking for is Rabat. Nice job, Makiba. Okay, guys, so that means Makiba has 70, Patrick has 60, Nikisha 60 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. Now, for our next clue, we turn to the one... Wow, still a surprise after all these years. That's right, it's time for the lightning round. These questions are all about Double Trouble's most recent known whereabouts, which is Morocco. For every correct answer, we give you 5 crime bucks. So, hands on the buzzers, and listen carefully, and here we go. Most Moroccan towns have separate hammams for men and for women. Now, if there is only one hammam, separate times are set aside for men and for women to use it. The question is, what's a hammam? Is it a gymnasium, a fast food restaurant, or a bathhouse? Nikisha.
A bathhouse.
Is right. Nice job. 5 for you. How'd you know that? Good. Question 2. If you were going to a Fantasia performance in Morocco, would you be going to see a display of Disney animation, a display of horsemanship, or a display of flowers? Patrick.
Display of flowers?
Sorry, it's not a display of flowers.
Horsemanship.
Horsemanship is right. Nice job. 5 for you. Woo. Last question. Here we go. You're shopping in a Moroccan marketplace and you see an item you want to buy. Is it customary to bargain over the price, pay whatever price the merchant asks, or grab the item and run? Makiba.
Bargain over the price.
Is right. Nice job. 5 for you. Grab it and get it out of there. Okay, so that means Makiba has 75, Patrick still in there with 60, and Nikisha 70 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. Remember, we're still looking for the FBI building and Double Trouble. Fortunately for us, though, ACME BugNet has just intercepted this phone conversation between Double Trouble and Carmen Sandiego. Watch.
Go to a city in southern England. It was founded by the Romans in 43 AD as a trading post for their empire.
Hey, maybe we can trade the FBI building for a couple of boogie boards or a twister set.
No trading. And watch out for Scotland Yard.
Yard. Wide open space. Hacky sack party, man.
Not that kind of yard. Scotland Yard is the headquarters of England's oldest police force.
The FBI headquarters and Scotland Yard, both in the same city? Are we scared? Nah, let's party.
Okay, Gumshoes, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Liverpool, London, or Birmingham? Remember the clues that we heard. City located in southern England, founded about 43 AD, and Scotland Yard. Everybody's ready. Makiba, what do you say?
London.
London. Patrick?
London.
London. Nikisha?
London.
Everybody said London. Everybody is right. Nice job. So that means, Makiba, you have 85, Patrick has 70, Nikisha 80 crime bucks. Nice job. Okay, guys, listen, if you can just excuse me for one moment, please. I just remembered that I have to go and rebuff the vestibule. I'll be right back, pardon me.
Oh, yeah.
We meet again.
Yes. The president's dentures dance the mambo.
Okay, don't tell me this. I know this. Dentures are like a chopping thing.
Greg, you gotta steady your coat, guy.
I've been busy. I'm sorry.
Double Trouble are in an industrial city in northeastern China,
right,
which is home to a famous acrobatic troupe.
You know, I saw one of them.
This is serious business.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Young recruits practice twice a day, 6 days a week in special acrobatic schools.
Right.
And Greg.
Yes.
The twins eat moose nose.
I think I've made it abundantly clear that I don't know the clue or the code.
It's not code, Greg.
Oh.
Moose nose is a delicacy in this region.
Right.
Double Trouble are eating some right now.
Right.
And Greg.
Yes.
The pigeon has married the toaster.
The pigeon has married... Of course. If only I... Of course. Yes. That's it. That's it. Hey, come on, that's the end of the bit. Mary, can we have some color, please? Thank you. Okay, guys, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Shenyang, Shanghai, or Tachang? Remember the clues that we heard. Industrial city in northeastern China, famous acrobatic troupe, and moose nose is a delicacy. Come up with an answer as quickly as you can. Patrick's ready. So is Makiba, so is Nikisha. Makiba, what do you think?
Shenyang.
Shenyang. What do you think, Patrick?
Shenyang.
Shenyang. Nikisha?
Tachang.
Tachang. The answer we're looking for is Shenyang. Okay, nice job, Makiba and Patrick. So that means, Makiba, you have 95, Patrick has 80, Nikisha 80 crime bucks. Now, we received word that Double Trouble have left Shenyang, so let's pick up the chase. The chase. All of these are worth 5 crime bucks. Hands on your buzzer. Watch this, listen here. You know how this goes. Here we go. Double Trouble dashed to the city of Seoul. Name the country they're in. Patrick.
South Korea.
Is right. From South Korea, they jetted to the Chinese city of Jinan. What sea did they cross? Patrick.
Yellow.
Nice job, yes. They jumped a junk and floated to Lanzhou. What river did they float on? Yellow River. Next, they beat a retreat to the capital of China. What city are they in now? Patrick?
Beijing.
Is right. They bounced the building to the northern part of the Gobi. Makiba?
Mongolia.
Is right. That means at the end of the chase round, Makiba has 100, Patrick 95, Nikisha 80 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. Finally made it. Okay, guys, now it's time for the final clue of this round, which means you have to decide how much you want to risk. If you're right, we'll add that amount to your score. If you're not right, we'll subtract it from your score. You can risk 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 ACME crime bucks. You're going to hyperventilate, really. You got to be careful. Well, take a look right over here, if you will, please. Here's the portion of the world where we think Double Trouble are headed. Now, if you guys think you know a lot about this part of the world, you may want to risk a lot. If you don't know very much about it, though, you may not want to risk quite so much. So, take a look at the map and think about it.
How much you gonna risk? Yeah.
For our last clue, we turn to ACME Voice of Aladdin Net, Scott Weinger. Scott.
Hey, gumshoes. Double Trouble are in New Zealand's largest city, where you'll find more than 30 extinct volcanoes. In the past, forts were built on the volcano slopes to defend the city. But now the forts are gone, and some of the volcanoes are used as parks. You better catch the twins before they reignite one. I'm out of here.
Okay, thanks, Scott. Guys, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Auckland, Wellington, or Christchurch? Remember the clues that we heard. New Zealand's largest city, more than 30 extinct volcanoes. This is the final clue of this round. So once you have your answers, place them right there in front of you, okay? Patrick, lay it down there in front of you. Makiba, in front of you. Both of you are ready. Nikisha's ready, too. Nikisha, we're going to start with you. She's going to pass out before this is done. You have 80 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
Well, I was 30.
You risked 30 crime bucks. Breathe easy. What'd you say?
I said Auckland.
Nikisha, I'm sorry to tell you, you're right. That's good. That's good. Takes you up to 110. Sorry, but I had to do that. Patrick, you have 95 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
I risked 40.
40 crime bucks. What'd you say, Pat?
I said Christchurch.
Christchurch. Sorry, that's not the answer we're looking for. You're going to go down 40 to 55. Makiba, you have 100 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
I risked 10.
10 crime bucks. You seem confident to me. What'd you say?
Wellington.
Wellington. Tough break. You're going to go down 10 crime bucks. That still leaves you with 90. That means Makiba and Nikisha, you're going on to the next round. Congratulations. Woo! Oh, very nice. very nice sportsmanship, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's very great. Oh, stay where we are, though. We're not quite done yet. Patrick, listen, you are a great detective, man. You did some great stuff for us today. We've assembled a kit that's going to help you in your next case. Chief.
You should be very proud of your work here today. Your career as a gumshoe has only begun. And that's why I've assembled this ACME travel kit for your next case. Inside, you'll find an atlas, the official Carmen watch, a Carmen t-shirt, a subscription to National Geographic World magazine, and because an ACME agent should always be prepared to search the world and to play basketball, you get this world ball, and my congratulations.
Chief,
Greg, gently.
Okay, Chief, I'll be as careful as I can. All right, guys, listen, it's time for us now to go to Auckland to try to find Double Trouble in the FBI building. You all packed and ready to go?
Yeah.
Sure they are. It's a TV show. Okay, listen, you take my hat if you will, please. If you'll take the door, I'll follow you out that way. We are on our way to Auckland. We'll be right back.
Greg, you traded the helicopter for this?
Sure, Chief. It rides quieter, and it gets great gas mileage. Okay, gumshoes, here we are in New Zealand. Come right this way. Here, your position's right over this way. The Chief is here, and she has some very important information for you. So hold on, Chief. I'm putting you in the big monitor. Here we go.
There are 15 places here in Auckland where you might find Double Trouble, the warrant, or the FBI building. Let's look at a few of them. First, the Auckland skyline, a dramatic backdrop for this local marina. The crooks could stow away on one of those boats. Now search the place stem to stern. Next, One Tree Hill. So named because, well, it's obvious. The lone pine tree at the top overlooks the tomb of Sir John Logan Campbell, who is often called the father of Auckland. Then there's Parnell Road, with its quaint Victorian stores and boutiques. Many people come here to shop. Double Trouble come here to shoplift. That's your briefing, gumshoes. Now head off into Auckland and haul those heinous hooligans Double Trouble in.
We'll do it, Chief. Thanks. Okay, guys, just as a reminder, loot warrant crook is the right order that you have to go in. Nikisha, you had the most points at the end of the last round. You go first.
Victoria Park Market.
Victoria Park Market.
Attention, Victoria Park shoppers.
Nothing there. We turn it back around. Makiba, go ahead.
Nature Reserve.
Nature. Oh, the. Oh, you don't want to say all that? Oh,
No.
let me try it. Tahuna Toria Nature Reserve. Nothing there after all that. Nikisha.
One Tree Hill.
One Tree Hill.
The warrant.
Nice job. You got the warrant. You'll get a free turn. Remember, though, you have to go in the right order. Loot warrant crook. Go ahead, Nikisha.
Rangitoto Island.
Rangitoto Island. No, nothing there. Rangitoto Island actually was also a volcano that stopped erupting in about 250 years ago. Akiba, go ahead.
One Hill Tree.
One Tree Hill.
One Tree Hill, okay.
The warrant.
Okay, you got the warrant. You get a free turn. Remember, though, you also have to go in the right order. Loot warrant crook, so be careful, Akiba.
Tippett Baths.
Tepid Baths. Nothing there, but we know where the warrant is at least. Nikisha.
One Tree Hill.
One Tree Hill.
The warrant.
You get a free turn. Remember, though, you have to go in the right order. Loot, warrant, and then crook. Go ahead, Nikisha.
Auckland Domain.
I'm sorry?
Auckland Domain.
Auckland Domain.
Vacuums.
Okay, we're going backwards here. You have the warrant. You also have the loot. You'll get another free turn. Remember, though, you have to go in the right order. Loot, warrant, crook. Go ahead, Nikisha.
K Road.
K Road.
Double trouble.
Okay, you found all three, the warrant, and then the loot, and then the crook. So we're going to turn all three back around. Turn them all three back around, because we have to go in the right order. Makiba, your turn.
Auckland Domain.
Auckland Domain.
Ephraim Zimbel's Junior Star Vehicle.
Go ahead, Makiba.
One Tree Hill.
One Tree Hill.
The warrant.
You have the loot, the warrant. You need one more.
K Road.
Are they still there? Sure they are, yeah. Tough break there. Oh, well, come here, Makiba. Well, you got lucky there. That was a nice job. Happy. This is good. You know what to do here. Just pull on the chain. Put those guys in jail. Yeah.
Double trouble. Zing, jail.
Greg, let's go to the map.
I feel good. Thank you. You know what you have to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, most people do too, but there are a couple new things. This is some new symbols that we have for our game here, and I just want to make sure you and everybody else know them. Here, the circle represents cities, and the arrow represents bodies of water. Cool?
Cool.
Okay, I'll just get rid of this thing because we don't need that, and get rid of that too. Clear. Okay, you ready to do this?
Yes.
Okay, you guys ready? Come on, McKeever, let's do this thing right back this way. Get a marker in your hand. Let's get 45 seconds up on the clock. You guys be sure and cheer her on. Here we go. On your mark. Get set. Go. Come with the Callao, Peru. 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 Do it. Hurry, hurry. You gotta go faster. Yeah, come on, come on. Lake Maracaibo, Venezuela. Lake Maracaibo, Venezuela. Lake. Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Santa Cruz, Bolivia. Santa Cruz, Bolivia. Gotta go faster, buddy. Bolivia. Yeah. Guyana, French Guiana. French Guiana. French Guiana. You're moving. Try it again. Come back. Come here. Georgetown, Guyana. Georgetown, Guyana. Don't let it blow you. Try it again. Yeah, come on. Strait of Magellan. Strait of Magellan. This is water. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Asuncion. Paraguay. Good. Come on. Hurry. Try it again. Oh. 5 and 45 seconds. Give her a big round of applause, you guys. Here, buddy. Woo! I tell you, man, it can get tricky. You did a great job, though. 5 and 45 seconds isn't bad. And remember, you caught the crook. That's what we asked you to do. So you are definitely a sleuth. We're also going to give you the CD player plus CDs around the world. So that's not bad, right?
Yeah.
I'm winded, are you? I am too. Listen, you've been doing some great stuff for us today. There's one more thing I want you to do. You know what it is?
Do it, Rockapella!
Well, she sneaks around the world from India to Carolina. She's a sticky finger filcher from Berlin down to Belize. She'll take you for a ride on a slow boat to China. Tell me, where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
See you there.
This is Lynn Thigpen for Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. See you next time.
Where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego? That's Ohio, I'm back. Well, she'll run down Pakistan and Pakistan and Scandinavia. Take her down under and go big pockets burn. She was doing this and misdemeanor when she stole the meal from Lima. Tell me, where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
Every time you watch the show, write down what got stolen and from where. When you've collected 4 loots and locations, write them down on a postcard with your name and address and send it to ACME Crime Net, P.O. Box 4300, New York, 10163.
Every day we'll pick 5 people whose lists are correct and send them each a Carmen t-shirt. Here's who won today.
All contestants have been briefed regarding game rules prior to their appearance. All geographic information was accurate as of the date this program was recorded.